Hello, hello, hello. Good day, good day, good day. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Welcome to the Left Action House show, the greatest show on earth, the greatest news source in NFT information that you would want to know from time to time, from day to day. This is the intro of the show where I like to do a little bit of an opening monologue, a stand-up comedy, if you will. So let's start the comedy portion of the show. I can't hear you. Okay, folks. How's everybody doing tonight? You know, you remember what it's like to have a dad. I'm sure everybody still, let me turn off the audience. I'm sure you remember what it's like having a dad, or you still have a dad or whatnot. Well, when I was a kid and it was time to be disciplined, you know, if I did something wrong and my dad wanted to talk to me about it, it was always when he was in the bathtub. And it was always very, very scary time because, you know, he'd call from down the hall from the opposite end of the house, and it was like, scream my name. He's like, come in here. And he'd tell me to come in, and like, left house, get in here. So then I'm like, oh, Jesus, what have I done? You know, so I'd run down to the bathroom, and he'd sit there and he'd stare at me like laying there with his legs spread open wide. And he would start telling me, you know, like how to be a better human being, like how to be a better man. And then, but I couldn't really pay attention to anything he was saying. Like, I'm assuming that he was trying to tell me to be a better man. I'm not even sure if that's the case. I'm just assuming that, because all I could do is just look at his penis, because it was just always like floating out of the water and staring right at me. And it was just like kind of huge for like how my small, like, you know, 8-year-old eyes. It was just like this huge monster staring at me. And I was always trying not to look at his penis. And I kept wondering the whole time, like, because that's all he wanted to do was look at his penis and not even listen to the life lessons. I just assumed that maybe I was a homosexual, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And that's my time. That's my stand-up. I'm going to leave it on that joke there. And thank you guys very much for my comedy stylings and Mr. Left House. Awesome. All right, let's see what's going on in the worlds there. I have my head up my bum. I think I have my bum up my head or something like that. Where's the page? Like, oh, Jesus, too many tabs. Where did I want to start? I had an idea. Now I just lost my marbles. Okay. I'll get it together. All right. Wait. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I see what's going on. It's sharing the wrong page. Okay, I'm back at it, guys. I'm back over there in the farming lands of the Townstar. The name of this. Hey, my God, Jesus Christ. What's up? Big Buddha. It's been a few. Good to see you. Yo. Right back at you, Sensei. And what the fuck? LOL says Infinity, who I got him here in the green room. I'm going to pull him into the conversation here in a second, and we'll look at some castles. And also, I think he might set me straight on the Warsaken, because, oh Jesus, like after the show yesterday, I just went ahead and finished building out my deck, and then nope, it didn't work. Hell yeah, it's been too long. Heck yeah, it's been too long too. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Chico Roco time? Probably. Let me refresh the Rokes. Oh, let's see. We got a Picky Smart is the new one up here. I got to finish rolling my joink. We will be joined by Uplando at 2 o'clock to talk about some Upland. I believe Mr. E.E. Left will be joining us here at some point as well. Some portion of the show, some portion of the hour. Or no, that's the second hour. When Uplando comes, I think that's when we might see him. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. I don't want to promise you guys, and then you guys call me a rug later when he doesn't show up. You know what I mean? Oh, look at these cats. Fluffy face cats. That's how you get your Rokes. Or that's how I get my Rokes. My Chicos and Rokes. All right, let's see what we got here. Picky Smart. Oh, wow. This one's not got the future stuff going on. I see. That is smart. Very smart looking. I like this one. It's a rare. All right, cool. And I'm up to 40 points here. I'm saving my points up for the big egg. I think I'm going for 150. Hopefully they let me get there before they're like, nope, we're not doing the free ones anymore. Now you got to pay $78 million. $78 million on the board here. I see a few other people's out there. I see Sensei's doing a little, oh my God, is he playing big time? Holy shit. That's crazy. Wait a minute. I want to see if that's true. He can't be playing big time. Oh, big time baby. I thought he was playing the game big time. Like, I would have known. I think I might have known about that. He was playing big time. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I've got a piece of something from big time. I haven't even looked at it in a long time. Because like the piece I got was like nothing that I could use to play with, which was unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay, we did that. We did the Roko. Oh, he was playing big time earlier. Holy shit. That's cool. Damn. Big time game login. Crazy. That's not it. That's not the one I'm trying to get to. Where the frick is it? Why isn't it showing up? Oh, here we go. Gigi, that's right. Uncle Gigi. Ruby holders. Oh, for Ruby pass holders. I see. How much are the Ruby pass holders these days? Uh-huh. Max supply of the, oh my God, they're $4,000. Jesus. Wait, the spaces of all the prices on the spaces have all gone up. I'm sorry, I haven't been over here in a minute. $420 for the rare passes. That's the cheapest. Spaces. Whoa. Hold on a second. I do have a Crittercraft game set up if you guys want to start to log in or sign up for that. I'm going to try to log into big time here. And I thought it might try to show my email or something. So 1 second. Oh, I got to go to my phone. It's been a minute since I've been here. This is a tragedy, maybe. Let's see, big time. Oh, there it is. Oops. Uh-huh. Open. Whoops. Rare small space. That's what I have. That's all I have. Space. Space. $91 or something for. Okay, I see. Oh, I see. What? I can't believe the passes are that expensive. Bummer. I want to play. This game looks really crazy fun. If you're asking me, but I don't have the pass. I want the pass. All right, 5 amazing human beings I see here in the wax Crittercraft pool. Awesome blossom. All righty then, let's do one. Let's do a mini game here with you legends of the fall. You got to get into the right wallet. Okay. All right. All right, there we go. That's the right wallet. Hold on a second here. Okay, 14 players, 15 players. Holy crap, all you guys are coming in hot now. Just trying to get things set up here in the background so we can give away some prizes. Maybe we'll give away some tokens. What in the heck is going on? There's all sorts of weird NFTs coming out. Like, what is this thing? A cyber whistle. It's a Tesla. What am I looking at? You guys don't even know. You have no clue what I'm looking at. I'm not even tell you. All right, 45 billion people. Looks like the Sensei Boraj raid has begun. Good Lord. We got Jay Cluster coming with one as well. We had a big time Ruby Pass giveaway. Holy shit, that's awesome. Congratulations to you for having that giveaway. And congratulations to the winner. That's fucking awesome. Yo. Look at that. Sensei making big time fucking moves. I love it. Cluster raid. Holy shit balls. Look at that happening. Love it. Love it. Welcome, welcome. Jump on in, everybody. 45 billion people watching. 30 contestants have already entered into this round of Crittercraft. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. It's crazy. Welcome, guys. All right, we're going to get into it. It's going to be a crazy show. We're going to get into some castles here in about 14 minutes. Maybe get myself straight on the Forsaken deck since I'm an idiot. Even after having Mama Muffin on the show, I thought I figured it out, but no, I'm an idiot. That game is not idiot proof. Not in these stages. Whoa. 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 These are crazy headlines here. We got Uplando coming to join us to do a little bit of Upland chatter maratter. And Uncle E Left should be joining us at some point. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm sorry. Let's do the game. Let's play the game, right? You guys ready to play? You need a diplomat to work on Warsaken. Yeah, no, I'm serious. Like, I need another person to be my Warsaken, like, player. Just like how they do in Grim. I need to be able to, like, sponsor a player. Or, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be a manager on the team of somebody. Something like that. Like a military consultant, if you will. Jeez Louise, that one is it's rowdy. There's a lot going on. I thought I had it too, which is my sad eyes, my sad head. My silly head. Silly head. Drops. Bob. What's the date today? It's the 8th, huh? Holy crap. It is the 8th. That's fun. That's fun. It's a good time to be alive. Good time to be alive in the city. All right, I'm sorry. I said I was going to start the game. Here we go. Where'd my mouse go? There you are, buddy. All right, grub it up, guys. Grub it up. Let's do this. Let's get the games beginning. Let the games beginning. What the hell is this thing from? Mind pleasure. What the fuck? Whoa. What am I looking at here? This is crazy. Very weird. All right, the grubbers are grubbing. You guys are swimming around like crazy people. This collection is bonkers. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. All right, but I should be getting a gift together for the winner of this round. That's what I should be doing. Okay. All right, I'll do that then. Let's do one. Let's do this for we're not doing this one for an NFT. We're doing this one for 10,000 shit token, and you just won it. Possessed, somebody that's possessed. Something about a possession. Fucking hell, I gotta log in over here too. Poisoned Matt 66. You just won yourself 10,000 shit token, which is huge. You can quit and retire your job now, I believe. That should set you off on easy street, my man or woman. All right, I need to go into the wallet here and get your address. Yes, I got to get it right here off the thing. I can do this. This isn't my first rodeo, you guys. I used to go to the rodeo a lot when I was a child. And no, I don't know if I actually did go to the rodeo that much. A couple times. I ate rattlesnake once. That was fun. There's the shit. Okay, let me grab your address as I just sent it from one side of the world to the other. Oh, crap. Crap. Okay, there we go. No, yep, there I am. Hi. No. Damn it. There's no address there. Shit. The address didn't. Is your name? What's your address? Poison Met 66. Type me in. Riddle me your address into the chat right here so I can grab it real quick and copy it over to you. Poisoned Met 66. I see you saying yo here. Just type your waxy address right here in the chat so I can send you some shit. Oh, you're head to wrap up. Oh no, that's Sensei. Okay. MTF King Kong, yo yo. All right. Somebody give me your address. MTF or Poison Met, give me your address, wax address in the chat so I can send you some shit. I wax? Oh, that's all right. You get it. You get it then. MTF, you got it. You sent it first. I'm an impatient man. Sorry, Poisoned Met. I tried, brother. I tried, but we got a show to do. We got a show to keep moving along here. If you send it to me, I'll still send it to you, though. Fucking hey, there's a fly, really loud one. 1,000. All right, 10,000 shite. I'm gonna do things with that shite over there in the wax down taco swap. There's things you can do. All right, Poseidon, did you get me? Oh, there you are, baby. There you are. Thank you. Great, 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 great. Look at that silent tone. 38 sending in his address too, like a G. What you want some shit token too? You gotta win it. Makes it more fun. Okay, those are out the door. You guys have won that. Let's just get to another goddamn game ready to go here. All right, another damn game ready to go. Let's do it. All right, let's pull up the screen. Let's get to the right tabs. Man, too many tabs, too little time. All right, let's see. Where are we? It's Thursday, right? Thursday. So that will move us right on into the next portion of the show here. Like Kingdom Clash. Kingdom Clash. What's that? They had a land sale today? What in the hell? Let's check in on the land sale. See how Kingdom Clash is doing with their land sales. All right, jump on in. We'll give away some NFTs in this next round. Land sale. How much is this? 99 and 1,000 wax. Get yourself some of the final lands here. Final lands from Kingdom Clash. I'm not playing this game. Or am I? I can't remember. Probably am, actually. Let's see. Not playing it. I think I have a few pieces from it. Maybe. Let's see. See what happens when I go in. Probably nothing. Made with Unity, huh? This looks cool. Maybe I don't know if I've ever seen this, actually. This looks different than the game I thought it was going to be. Let's see. Whoa, this looks cool. I want to be a gunks. Sure. They're the most aggressive because they've got no land NFTs available yet. Okay. But is that all it is? It's just staking the land here? That's all we get to do? I'm not paying $99 for it right off the bat like that. Okay, so maybe that's all you can do right now. It's just some staking. Season 1 prize pool. I mean, I like the art. Land equals material equals token. I like it. They got a blending and crafting deal going on here. All right, all right. I see. Blend up your lands. Turn your wheat fields into a golden wheat field. We're in Q4 yet? No, Q3. Where are we? Q2? I don't even know anymore. Doesn't matter. Partnering. You got a bunch of partners up there. There you have it. Looks good. It's a clean looking website. All right, all right. That's cool. Who else was did some releasing on this fine Thursday? All right, it's Wednesday. What am I talking about? God, day ahead. No, it's Thursday. Way the Castles released yesterday. We're going to talk about that. What about this NFT draft thing? This is going on. This is hot for the football fans out there. Oh, you weirdo football fans. The future of fantasy football is now. Oh, you buy the card so you get your team. Create your team. Next man up. Sync. Cool. How much is it to buy packs of these? How much do you think they're going for? How much is a football team these days? Full team right here, 10-pack. You get a full team for $10. Roster pack. NFT draft pack. Captain pack. Interesting. I get it. I almost want to do it, but I'm not going to because I got to get rid of games. I'm playing too many. There's too many in my arsenal right now. Son of a... There we go. Let's see here. All right. Let's bring on our first guest here. He's an awesome member of the community. This will be the first time that I've spoken to him, whether it be publicly or privately. I mean, we've chatted, but we have not had I've not even heard this man's voice yet. So let's bring INFINITYTCG to the conversation. Infinity, can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Oh, rock and roll. There you are. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us and schooling me on not only castles, but Forsaken. We'll look at that one as well, too, because I still need help.
Yeah, I think the Forsaken, you just gotta start fresh because like when you see all that clutter, it's too much, you know?
Yeah.
NFT Hive is I think you're gonna like it. It's gonna be, I think, the trick to make it easy.
All right. So what should we look at first? Should we just do the Forsaken thing first? You think it'll go quicker, or what do you think?
Castle is pretty quick. I mean, there's not really too much into it.
Okay, cool.
There is a little like nuances and strategy to it that you can think about.
Damn it! Where the hell did it go? I have way too many. There we go. Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, you kind of schooled me a little bit, and I've kind of just been following the advice that you've given me. I don't level up unless we're powered up to 5.
Yeah, because the reason you wait until 5 is because like obviously these are all like gonna be. I guess I always get too confused. Inflationary token mean later they're worth nothing. Whichever one means later they're worth nothing.
Right. Okay. Inflationary token, and what's the other one though? What's the other name?
Deflationary? I don't know which one means that it's not going to be worth anything later on. Like that's the intent of the token, you know?
Right.
Like I think like one wax will get you 10,000 banquets. So like for most people, you're not going to have that level of to even put in. But to the people that are trying to look at this project the right way, oh man, it already doubled up. So the last time I looked at buying a pack was 1,200. So now it just does not make sense to buy packs with banquet. Like the math is not there. Like you're better off buying secondary.
Like doing the open extra pack, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't even touch it. I've only done it once.
It was worth in the beginning because in the beginning it was only 600, right? So it only added under 0.1 wax to the overall cost of the pack because it costs you 0.6 to mint it. So your end cost would be like 0.65 or 0.7. But like the way you look at this project is if you scroll down a little bit, there's gonna be it says rewards or prizes.
Yeah, rewards, leaderboards, but then there's like maybe this one in here. Rewards.
Yes. You scroll down a little. Yep, there you go. Rewards.
Okay.
And just click on that.
Increase your chance. Okay, yeah.
So far they've disclosed nothing outside of rewards. Like that's what you can win, the Baron and the castle. But that's a lot of other stuff. And that's what got me thinking that if I was gonna put anything into the game, you want to put it early on, right? Because the earlier you put it, you're going to be claiming the banquets every time. So you're pretty much buying raffle tickets. But the reason you want to put it early on is because this is their first season. So imagine if you're a project owner, you're going to want to make it seem like, oh, it's so worth it. Because if not, your next season isn't going to get any sales.
Right.
So if you're going to barrel and have an idea to barrel, it's probably best to do it in the first season, at least in my mind.
Yeah.
But just to understand the concept, anything you put in, expect it to go to zero. Like it's just a raffle ticket and for vanity items at the end.
Gotcha.
But they will also give you a bonus for next season, which he hasn't disclosed any of that yet. So there's a lot of stuff still in limbo from that perspective.
Let's see. Okay. Very cool. All right. So as far as this goes, though, it's like that's basically what we're doing is like you're playing the free pack. As far as these other tabs goes, like the dungeon, what's up with the hero packs?
So the hero packs are probably one of the best investments earlier on because anyone that had a hero pack all throughout this time have been airdrop loop. I would not get it now though. Like it's like because the nearer you get to the event, imagine everyone that bought one before you already. They've already been dropped like piles after piles of loot chests already, right?
Right.
So
So you're thinking wait till season 2 or something like that?
No, I would just wait until the game comes out. Then you know exactly where to direct what you got to direct.
Oh, okay.
Because if you buy it now, it's like you're buying at a pack price that everyone already bought in on. The only difference is you lost out on all the loot chests along the way.
Right.
I mean, it's not bad, but like when people all open their packs, there's always going to be a point where like they just want to undercut each other to get back their ROI because they got all the free chests.
Right. Okay. Yeah. But still, like, if I wanted to play, though, if I wanted to get into this, because I haven't really put, I've bought in little pieces here and there or whatever, but not much. But if I wanted to, how would you recommend somebody getting into this and going deep?
Into the ecosystem or into dungeons or what?
Or just, I guess the whole of it, like the ecosystem of it all. Like how would I get, how do you play this? Like, what are you doing?
Well, I'm playing it on a budget, right? So I just put 300 to 400 wax into free to play. I know that sounds a little weird to say that in budget, but it's like I said, it's a raffle ticket to me. Yeah. But it's also early. But when you look at all those prizes, like you're actually getting the most discounted raffle tickets ever, right? Because it doesn't cost them anything to give it out. This is just an event for them to get their DApp numbers up.
Yeah.
It's really to market here, like the upcoming project, right? Like dungeons. They just want something in the intermediary to kick up their DApp numbers. So when the game launches, it's already got like sort of like a cushion, But like, look at the amount of prizes. It's pretty crazy, like one castle, one Baron alone. You're already looking at 400 off that, and we're not even counting all the other items.
Oh, right. So they're saying if you're, I'm trying to figure out what this means. Okay, increase your chance for these rewards based on your character's power at the end of the season. Plus, when permanent season-to-season rewards details to be announced. Okay, so where's my power? What's my power? Is that the
food thing? the food and the consumption of food.
Right.
But a lot of
Okay,
people have been doing it the wrong way.
So to see my squirrel power or my squire power is 218. That's my power right now.
Correct.
Okay.
But like there's already people like mine currently is 5,000 something, and there are people that are already like in 10,000, you know, because like they're just willing. But
right.
I mean,
but I have 40 days until this season ends, so I want to try to get my power up as high as possible so I can, you know, have more raffle tickets or more chances to get these rewards here, right?
Yeah.
And these are all the one. They're only giving away one castle and one baron. Is that what that means, or no? That's
correct.
Like okay.
Correct. But look at how many farms. Look at how many villages. Like it's no like small thing, you know. When you look at all.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, now I see what's going on. So this is where you played. You just stayed here.
Put in more. Yeah, I'm probably going to put in more after re-looking at that. You know, because that's a lot of numbers and only so many.
When you say put in more, how are you going to put in more to the free to play? You're by hitting the open extra packs, or are you going to go to the market and
go to the market? And that's actually where we're going to transition over, like in a bit. It was just so we understand what we're getting ourselves into. We're getting into like literally everything can go to zero. Like we're just throwing it down a hole. Yeah. But we have a chance to win like 10 different lands, a baron, a castle, like all at the same time. Like that's the upside, right? Like it's a good lottery ticket, I think, because they're not an unethical company. They're just a highly profitable company. So
it's good. It's like, you know, hopefully, you know, what they're doing is, you know, gathering, you know, funds to build out their full total vision of what castles is meant to be, right?
So Penny says castle is still probably one of the best ROIs. I would have agreed like weeks back, but I no longer agree that, because if that was the case, I can go buy a castle right now. But the reason it's not anymore is because they're about to enter a doubling. Once they reach 400,000 farms, it will now cost 2 seals to then recharge the castle and everything else around it, like the Baron. Yeah. So, like, technically, like, your castles would do half as much as everyone else's castles before up until now. So I don't think that's the best way anymore. But I do agree, like, before, like, I mean, that's the main goal, right? Like, long-term, you want as many castles. But if you're a newcomer just getting in, like, I think there's a lot better ways to take risks or make unique plays along that line.
Okay. Yeah, like I did one of these. This is what I did. Or I did I crafted over here for the Explorers pack just one. Just because I wanted to play a little bit. So I bought some wood, I bought the seals that I needed or whatever, and got a little pack out of it.
That's good. That's actually really good. Yeah. So the math, the way it works is as long as you're getting fine wood for under 3.3 wax each, you're golden. Like you can just buy them all. But if you're getting it more than that, you're almost better just buying the pack and DJing through the packs.
Gotcha.
So I decided to crack down a lot of math, you know, because that's what I enjoy.
Awesome. Yeah.
But so this is where like NFT Hive is like when we go to Warsaken, that's also how you get your power up, like in a really fast and efficient way.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's go there now, I guess.
Do you think the halving event you mentioned will cause royal sales to increase or decrease in price? Everyone is suggesting that it's going to increase in price, but that really doesn't make sense to me. I think they're going to cause like an arbitrary inflation to get everyone to think it's going to inflate and just unload. Because the guys with the castles are smart as fuck, bro. Like, you know, they've been in it a while, so
yeah,
they're not dumb. They decided to invest in that for a reason, but what may have been the best investment may not be the best investment today, you know?
Correct, yeah. So where do you want to go here?
Castles?
Castles or what'd you say?
We'll do castles first, and then we can go to Warsaken. Because, like, castles, like, the floor is the floor. You're not going to be, like, risking as much as, like, in Warsaken. But even then, it's not, we're talking about, like, one wax, you know? Like, one wax. It's, like, that's why when I saw the headache, I already knew, like, you'd rather just, like lose, like, 10 wax or something, but then just have the deck to play, you know?
That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
didn't want to
So
say time.
NFTs, open markets.
Go to open market.
All right. And say what are we looking for? Wood, or what are we looking at here?
No. Click open market on the right between. Yep. And then now you see where it says date and newest. Go ahead and sort it by the lowest price.
Okay.
And the first thing you're gonna see is T when you do that. Up top. Right between. There you go. Sorted by lowest price.
Mm-hmm.
And T will be the first thing that pops up.
So you're saying 0.03. Anything below that, you're good with, but for buying T?
No. You sort of mixed up. That was a fine wood. Remember when you said you wanted to craft packs?
Yeah.
The magic number is 3.3 per.
3.3. Okay.
Yeah, it's the magic number, or 3.2 something. But yeah, what's a little bit,
Yeah.
To get the level on the lottery ticket. But so T is going to be the first to come up, but we're not going to take that route because even though you have the money to spend, let's spend it more efficiently, right? So when we go up and type in scroll up a little bit to where you could see the second up or the other
I'm
way.
at the top right now. Yeah, it's coming. They're probably there we are.
I think you're going down though. Oh, there you go. So where it says the search bar, go ahead and type in bread. So you see the lowest of the bread. Because that's the next layer of food, right? We have T, which is 0.05. But lately, when I see people just want to flip and leave the project with makes deposit dead and hard to survive. I don't think Castle is going anywhere, honestly, because if they would have, they went through the bull market and they're still here. I mean, I was against them, but I decided to jump in anyways. Okay, so notice based off the math, you're technically losing a little bit, right? Like you can buy 5 teas cheaper than you can buy 5 bread, but because you value your time and sanity, you're not gonna just keep consuming teas because that's a lot of repetitive clicks,
Right.
So the trick is to click that buy button for bread for whichever group that you're in. Find the first one that you're in.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure. I gotta go look.
All right.
See what kind of bread man I am.
Dogs team is a big plus. Yeah, you're right. I honestly don't ape into anything unless they're dogs. That doesn't mean I won't get in. I just won't double down on it.
So what does this mean here? I have 14 of the common with this tree, and then I have 9 common breads with the moon. What's the difference here between the moons and the?
So those are the other factions. So your goal is to just find somebody that has all the other factions that you can just swap out with. But you're lucky that you're builder because normally yours is typically going to be almost the cheapest anyways. You're really close to. But I also think that that's some big brain play behind the scenes, all the top dogs are saying, let's not buy it so that we all get it cheaper because I find it really weird, but I don't know.
Huh. Yeah. I mean, how do you that's takes a lot of patience and a lot of people, doesn't it?
Not really. I mean, it's just because it's so cheap, right? And you're talking into an ecosystem that's $200 castles and everyone has a dozen of them. So what's 100 wax or 200 wax or 300,
Right. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And that's enough to just scoop up the floor, but
right. So how many castles do you think one needs to make this game worthwhile, in your opinion?
I don't think it's castles anymore. I think castle was the goal before.
Okay.
I think right now it's getting uniquely set up for dungeons to be like the dungeon master, and then you can utilize that to get the castles.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the name of the game is Castle, so I'm assuming.
So you do want Castle because it's Royal Seal, but at the same time, you have to think that's $200 or $240 locked into one thing, and it's about to reach a doubling. Whereas you could just wait for the right price of Royal Seals and just buy out the floor of Royal Seals and get 100 and something of them,
Right.
But I don't know. I'm just seeing if I have faith in the game by just dabbling in this first.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like you put a lot of serious thought into this. So, what's your top 5 then? Top 5 games.
5 what? On wax? Games.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
or shit, you can go off wax and go anywhere.
I haven't had a lot of experience all throughout the game yet because I only have 5 months into crypto. But like the time I do have, like, you know, I reached Champions 3 in Splinterlands. I reached Mythic and Gods Unchained. Like that's why like Frazzle and DJN were all trying to get me to play Warsaken, you know?
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean I like the appeal. I actually think it's really smart, Warsaken. It's an effective way to sell out their floor. Like I've never seen a project like Warsaken that created such an ingenious way that would sell out their floor. Like I give them so much props on that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never seen
it's definitely they've if that's the goal, you know what I mean? Like the way that you have to burn all the cards to level up, it's just gonna make the supply so much scarce down the line. You know, it's pretty interesting. I mean, I'm granted they'll probably be putting out new cards, you know, or whatever as time goes, but like those original cards, those original series, you know, like they're gonna be hard to get, hard to find.
I'm just wondering if they ever will lock up the quantity, you know, like of that particular series and then move on. That's what I'm interested to see.
Yeah.
So when
because they have to, I would think at some point, or I want them to, you know, like
if they do,
I want that.
You should make a big move into it, I would imagine. But we can talk about that off of stream. I don't really want to put that out there.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm down for that.
But so like, if you want to go the whole route of I think you can get in like with the lotto, because if you like the gambling, it's only like, think of it this way: you could spend 300-400 wax and you're going to get a chance at a lot of lands. I don't think if you spend that much, you're not going to even end up with one land, right? Because like right now, I'm only 300 wax in and I'm top 20 in the overall leaderboard, like amongst all these whales, you know? But that's because I'm using and executing the right strategy. You know, like I'm getting it cheaper than everyone. Like I'm not buying a bunch of cakes.
Right. Smart.
I'm trying to maximize on my points per value without wanting to kill myself by eating a lot of teas.
Yeah.
Hello again, friend.
Oh, geez.
Let's
check a little trailer here. Hold on a second. I'm going to pump this in so we can hear it accurately. Have you checked this trailer out yet?
Courthouse will explorers. Hello again, friend. You were magnificent. True to your word and a reliable partner. I could not have built the Royal Courthouse or Explorers Guild without you. Together, we finished our contract before Viscount Eisendorf could, forcing him to pay mountains of debt. Now bask in your bounty rewards. You deserve them. But who would I be if I didn't share a new opportunity? There is trouble brewing on the wind. And where there is trouble, there's coin to be made. Rumor has it that a rogue mage by the name of Luna Zenitha has a reward out for her capture. To make matters complicated, her last known sighting was a sleepy town called Two Brooks, which has been overrun by monsters. Our realm is headed for conflict, and the question is, whom do we side with? The arcane stronghold and its wizards? Do we exploit these monsters as a valuable resource? What of this Luna? Should we capture her or investigate the origin of these tidings? Whatever you choose, I know in my bones there is glory to be had here. Let's go, friend! On to our next adventure!
All right. That's pretty exciting. I think I get it.
Like if you notice the chat, they're going all on about the idea of seals, right? Which it is a huge part of the ecosystem that I'm learning about, right? But it's like at a price point of 200, like I think Castle's like 220 right now. I mean, but let's just say it's 200, right? At $200, like you can treat it as a stock, right? Like if we're in the real world, you can buy that asset, but right now you can buy 100 shares of the utility item you need, which is the seals. It would take you 100 days to get that. So like, let's say if you wanted to invest long term, like you can even buy 50 seals now. And let's say, what if the 1.3 seals the castle start to produce drop the seal values to 18 or 15? You know, sure, it could go up, but if it goes up, you still hold the same 50. But if it goes down, you can double down your investment and have a much smarter investment long term, because everyone sees an idea of you have this asset castle that keeps generating seals, but what if the seals is the engine to move everything along faster? So if that's the case, you just saved yourself 100 some odd days. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying that castles is a bad investment. I'm just saying that there might be other vehicles that within the ecosystem that will get you there so much faster. You are not holding the seals. Exactly, Boulder. That's the main point. You aren't holding the seals. You're having an asset sit there, the castle, that is equivalent to 100 and some odd seals. So the 100 and some odd seals, you can be pumping into your dungeons. You could have 5 characters running. Like, I don't know their exact plan and business model, but once I see that, I'll be able to dissect it. But in the current ecosystem, there's nothing that makes sense to me. Like, I would have bought crafters if it made sense. Right now, castles makes the most sense, but I'm not going to bet on a castle until I see the doubling effect because I'm new to the game. I don't mind putting 300-400 wax into a lottery because I don't think I'm going to get nothing because it's their first season, right? They have to prove the system in the first season or no one will play in the second season. That's at least my knowledge. Like, I'm trying to reverse engineer their thought, right?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. What about these characters here, like the carpenters, the miners, lumber? Are those important to you or not at this point?
Yes, they are very, very important, but they all prove, like, even talking with Boulder, it seems that they were needed for the next phase, right? Like, lumberjacks was first introduced in order to start setting up the wood to get the fine wood that the carpenters make. And then the fine wood the carpenters make, you see what I'm saying? So it's like this inner looping circle that all requires seals and resources. But like whenever there's a new thing to the ecosystem, we don't know yet. Like if you want to make a speculative play, I guess you can buy a miner, because like if there's going to be all of this forging and all of this crafting of weapons, then you'd probably want the thing that provides you the metal and resources to craft this, right?
Yeah.
If this term is good for short term, get out. I'm not planning on getting out though, right? That's the plan. Like if I believe in the project, I'm not going to get out, but I am going to recoup my investment, so I'm not caught bag holding. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah. Of course, yeah. Okay, but yeah, you're seeing this one. You're thinking this one's going to be around for a bit.
I think so, because I think the guy is insanely smart. You know, like, and not only that, he didn't have to take the time to talk with me like on like Discord for like a couple of hours. You know, so. It gave me a little chance to pick his brain a little bit more.
Right. Damn it. All right. Yeah. I
He's going
it
into
seems like though,
range.
you know, like they put out stuff that's, you know, like way far in advance. It's cheaper. You want to get it then when it comes around, I'm sure the price goes up on everything once everybody understands what the hell it's for.
I don't know if what Pennybag says is true.
What is
okay. It's one land. If they do change it to 2 lands with the update, you should get your barons now, as they do the baron pack sale. But I don't know if that's true, because I haven't heard that. But I've also been busy with Warsaking. It used to just be 1. I don't think the update will turn it into 2. That doesn't make sense to me. But if it does, that would be the play, not castles.
Right.
Because the name of the game is property, right? Like, you love buying lands from what I get of your streams.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, you can go ahead and merge that now too, because if you wait
the ranch,
to merge it, you're either gonna you're trying to sell it, but I think you're going long term. So, because sooner or later, when it goes double, it's gonna cost you double the resources to merge into the village. So merging now, will always be more benefit than merging later.
That's amazing. I didn't realize I had a merge there. It's great. Okay.
Because if you wait, you're gonna just cost 2 as much to get that.
Right.
1 land and use 1 seal a week to recharge. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. So if it's 1 land, then I still don't know if that's the right play yet. I think the Baron might require 2 seals to produce the 1 land later. I'm not 100% sure how they're gonna work that out or change it.
Right.
Yeah, so Ryuk does say it's gonna take 2 seals. So I do not think Baron's the play, and that does make sense because that castle guy is smart as fuck. He's selling a lot of Baron packs now, which won't affect the long-term true holders. But that's what makes me believe in this project. He's making all the right moves.
Yeah, that's cool. What airdrops every day? Craziness. Okay. All right. Any other thing, or that's basically the castle.
Bread.
Yeah.
So that's what I was gonna show you an NFT Hive. You're gonna go to that hammer thing. So I'm just gonna show you the process to buy bread now, but you're not gonna want to buy too much because then don't raise the floor. You don't have to.
Okay.
That way you can just check up every 12 hours or 24 hours or whenever and just buy up, to get your power.
Right. So what's the difference between the tree and the moon? We were on the bread, they have the different
I don't think I agree with that, Boulder.
Like
if I was whaling in and it was 6 months to a year, I could still wait for the right time to buy castles when I make a bunch of bag from my dungeon bag. But I mean, that's just how I look at things.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so it's 2,700 wax. So that math is a lot more than 100. You can get 100 and what? It's quite a bit of seals, right? Like you're talking about now, like 135 seals. That's quite a bit.
Yeah,
that's quite a bit of leverage if you have the right dungeon team or whatever their next thing is to really capitalize on.
Yep.
Like 6 months in the crypto space is a long fucking time, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Okay, so as far as buying the bread, though, say I'll buy some right now. Like,
scroll down to your category.
Yeah, which one's my category? How do I know?
The builder, the hammer. Find the first hammer.
Fucking hell, where are you seeing that? Where would I look for that?
So that's a moon and that's a tree.
Oh, okay. There's an actual hammer on the thing.
You find a hammer. Yep.
Oh, okay. So I can
easy.
only but I have the other ones. So I have the tree and the moon ones sitting in my inventory, but I can't use those.
Yeah, you have to find a trading partner, and I don't think.
Okay. So I need to sell those or trade those to somebody.
Correct.
Now I get it. All right. So I'm only a hammer man. Yeah, I was wondering why. I'm like, how is this not leveling up? But okay, that helps.
Exactly. It's going to save you a lot of time. So someone already bought up the floor because, like I said, builder is normally the cheapest from when I keep looking. But if you click buy,
yeah,
through NFT Hive right now, you'll see why this will be so broken for Warsaken later. You see the buy you see your bread. There's a buy icon.
Yeah, I think you're looking at the stream afterwards. If you look at the stream yard, you'll be on the same because it's like there's
I'm not on the stream right now. Yeah. So I'm delayed. Okay.
Yeah, so you're seeing the delay. So yeah, just bear with me then. All right, so I've clicked on bread here with the hammer, and we're looking.
You see that little icon thing that you could tab over or switch
assets over? Under the assets, yeah.
Yep. So there you can go ahead and move it. I wouldn't move it to halfway because right now it's like 0.35. So move it to like 10 or something.
Yeah.
So it should be 3.5 wax or rough about.
Yeah.
The reason you want to do 10 is because if you go too high, you might be raising the floor and you might be getting a bunch of 0.5s. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because NFT Hive is just averaging all the whatever the next few lowest prices, you're just gonna buy them all up. Like that's what this does. That's why I said this is ingenious. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
All right.
So click buy and then throw on your inventory, just like that.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Now imagine how much easier that would have been if you did that for Warsaken and didn't have to click 4 different cards.
Oh yeah, no.
Bought 4 of the base and then just click on one and add 4 right away.
Yeah.
You're no longer on a scavenger hunt. I knew you were gonna appreciate after because it's like it does it all in one.
Yeah, that's great. Okay.
And you're gonna have all the same card, so it's not like, oh, where is it? Where's the next one? I gotta add 2 of this, 1 of this.
Yeah. Yeah. I've used this very little, so this is very helpful. That's great. I've like kind of used it just to like list things, in bulk sell. So
Yeah, bulk of one. That's great too. That's how I personally flip everything else. Which that could be something you do, but don't list it at where you're paying for it now. Like you could list it at 0.6 or 0.55 because there's other people out there that aren't doing it right, and they're just gonna buy up, 30, 40, just because.
yeah. And so okay, so I see, I noticed that you can also come down and go to the blend button here, which takes you over to Nifty. It says save CPU with blends. Like, is that like, do you use the blending mechanic on Nifty ever, or no? You just do it here.
I blend only because I flip. So I blend the teas into cakes for the whales to eat up, right? Like a cake will cost 3 wax, but why would I eat a cake for 3 wax when I'm getting like my bread cost that gets me the same level as the cake for 1.5 that I'm paying half? So that means for every point they're leveling up, I get double their points for the same amount of punch.
Right. Okay. Got it.
And it's not actually like saving a lot of time, right? Because then you'd have to go over to the blending page. You have to wait for that 2 clicks. So you're still making a lot of excess clicks. Like that's why NFT Hive is like literally the key that I've been looking for at least.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
God, for days I was saying squirrel power. I was like, no, it's Squire. I thought it was squirrel power. Squirrel power. All right.
So most people that don't have enough CPU, like I'd recommend that they can even stack up a bunch of bread and just rent CPU for 12 hours. And then that way they'll never run out for that 12 hours, from CPU now or something. That was the cheapest ever.
Yeah. I think I just went too far. Let me refresh the page. Let's see what I got here. Score 268. All right, I'm climbing the ranks. I like it.
Yeah, if you just, I would earlier than later, because as things keep doubling, I actually expect, like this is just a hypothesis, right? Like I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but as packs double up and people get impatient and want to fight for leaderboards, there's going to be somebody out there that's just going to scoop up all the floor. If I was Castle, I'd probably do the same thing because it shows a proof of concept and it's going to make people FOMO into the next wave. That's why I decided to barrel in early. You see what I'm saying? And open all the packs because I knew that this was the only chance because next season it might be a huge neg to do that because everyone else is going to do it. Because of
right. So like say with the fractions that I'm not, like the tree or the moon, I can like
NFT Hive
do sort of what you're doing on the Hive or whatever. But like, can I blend I can't blend those.
T is the only one you can, unfortunately.
All right.
Yeah,
that's like, damn, that would be awesome. But then to be like leveling up the cakes and just selling them on market or whatever.
Exactly. I would have done that with everything, but you can only do it with teas. So for a moment there, I was actually buying up all the teas from a certain price to blend into cakes to do that. But then I'm like, this isn't worth my time. I should just be playing like a game like Warsaw.
Right. Yeah. Gotcha.
I just like to understand systems,
So the rest of them, though, like I should just put them on the market by using the Hive feature.
Yeah,
probably.
But don't put it at floor. You could put it at 0.45, 0.55, and it will sell. Like I've already done it before several times.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Because there are whales that will just come in and buy 30, 40 because they don't look at numbers or they don't know how to and soak it up. They'll just be like, oh, 30 wax? I make like, whatever 20 or 200 from seals. So why not?
Yeah. There you go. All right, good, definitely good notes there, good tips. All right, let's look at Warsaken then real quick.
Yep.
I
would start a new deck. I wouldn't clear the one you have because that's a lot of effort.
All right, so start a new one.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Brand new deck. All right. I was gonna call it new deck, but that's dumb. All right. Heck yes. That's it. That's what we're calling it. All right. Heck yes, it is.
And we're just going to start you off with Frazzle's build, the one he started me on before I edited it a little, because I think you'll enjoy it. And it's like you'll be able to figure out how you want to play the game after you have actually get to play the game, you know?
Right. All right, I'll put in like a leader.
The only thing that matters about the leader you're putting in is make sure it has like 19 or 20 health starting out, or morale, or whatever it's called.
Shit, let's go back. I don't know. All right, where do I see the that's at the bottom?
It's right under. No, it's right under the. I don't know what it's called. Like in the middle.
Yeah, start
right under the leader.
18 start morale. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you want like a 19 or a 20. Like people always say 20, but I don't think it matters as much in Blitz.
I only have a 20. We'll take this lady. She'll go with us.
But like when the game actually launches, you are gonna want your higher rarity one because it will allow you to farm loot faster, to my understanding.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's my highest one I put in there. All right. Now I'm into territories.
The highest rarity one.
Well, I'm sorry, the highest 20 or whatever morale. Yeah.
Because you're just trying to play the game right now.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. So for all of these, you want to put the ones that minus the lowest morale. Doesn't matter which one. Just pick any 4. It won't change much. Preferably like 3 to 4, like 1, 4 only. But you should have a broad enough that it should be rather easy on this part.
Yeah, I got a -3 there. See, 4s, 6s, 4s, 3. There's another 3.
There you go. I think there should be some 2s and 1s. So I mean, but that's stuff you can
Not
always
in my decks. I wish.
Huh?
No way. No, I don't. I've got 6s and 5s and 4s after that.
So just go ahead and use your 4s for now. Let's just build a deck so you can play and understand, and then later just go buy the 1 or 2 cards. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's easy to change.
And I can just pick a what 2 more lands or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just
4.
All right.
Yeah, it does not. Like none of that really affects the mechanic. That's the reason I began to appreciate it, because it's like it's hard to onboard people for them right now, which is why I suggested a structure deck to them. You know, like that people can play. Maybe it's non-transferable or they farm less loot, but I don't know, man. They'll do them.
Yeah, it'll get there, I'm sure. Yeah, I want like an auto button that just does it. All right. So we're at forces here.
Okay, so I would go and do weather first because that's what we're going to build our deck around. Okay. And then everything else you could just fill in after that.
All right. Weather. All right. Down here at the bottom. Okay.
And okay, so this is where can I make it full screen? Oh, yes, I can. So this is where you're going to have a huge headache, right? Because all the cards are different types. So scroll up to the first weather you see. Notice how you have 3 that say 9566. Well, that's not too bad. We can go ahead and just add those because I don't think it's going to be a lot of headache. So because you just have to add 1 extra one. So go ahead and just click that, add it to your deck. Click the number to 3. No, before you add another one.
Oh shit!
No, don't worry. No, don't worry about it. We'll just click another Terrifying Storm. That's not in the top 3.
All right.
Yeah, just click on the card, the left card. Yeah, click that, and then move it to 3, and then that's it. And then click plus. No.
This one?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep, gotcha.
And then just pick any of the other Terrifying Storms.
Oh, Terrifying Storm. I gotcha. Okay. I'll go with that one.
Oh, I think you did have 4. That's so weird. Why does the collection?
No, I was doing Tsunami or Tsunami, and then did you want me to do the Terrifying Storms? Because I have like 6 of these.
Oh, Tsunami. Yeah. I always get those.
I only have 3 of those. Yeah.
Sorry. So go ahead and X out the Terrifying Storm. You're gonna have all of it anyways. I just thought they were the same cards. That's where I got confused.
Let's see.
So click plus, and then we're gonna add 1 Tsunami because the goal is to have 4 of all of these, right? Do you not have 4? No,
I only have 3.
You already added it. So that's one we got to buy from the market. So just write on your list 1 Tsunami, and then we'll add all the rest of it. You can't put it to 3 for now. And then just write it on a sheet, like buy 1 Tsunami, so you're going to have a small list to buy. We don't want to add that headache on top of everything right now, you know?
Right, but shouldn't we just use the one that I have 4 of then? Because we have.
Well, you're gonna be using almost all of them. That's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
All
gonna
right,
be
gotcha.
all your weathers, like almost. So, because you're gonna see why. Because this card is stupid.
All right,
Like,
so essentially though, all right, so hit the. What do you want me to hit this?
Plus, yep.
This
And
is
then
like,
start
look at
with
my
it.
weathers. I have like, this is it. That's all I got.
Yeah,
not
so
a
we're
lot.
gonna utilize NFT Hive to scoop up floors and make you do less work.
Right,
building,
but
right?
see,
So you're gonna have
already,
four.
like, still, like, this is way too fucking long for a guy like me. You know what I mean? Like, even like, it's just, it's so much. Like, I know I have to keep going. Like, there's no going backwards for me. I have to keep going. But this is like, I just like don't understand how they're gonna onboard anybody new to this game. Like, unless you're already like
Exactly.
like a Sensei Boraj or somebody like you that understands and plays these kinds of games. Like, it's hard. It's tough for me in my mind to see it because of me, because I feel like I'm on the smarter curve of stupid, and so like below me.
Your skill sets are somewhere else. Don't downplay yourself like that.
No, I'm just saying like it's not easy for me to do stuff like this. So
no, it's very convoluted. It gave me a headache too. So that's why I gave them a suggestion to either have a quick add-all where just add your highest 4 rarity of that card.
Right.
Or like just sell a starter deck so people don't have to kill themselves, like just wanting to play the game.
Yeah. All right. So wait, we gotta get more second over here. But like that's the thing. I don't even know if we have. Well, let's see. Uplando hasn't shown up yet, so we can get going until he does. But like I just don't know if we'll even get to building the damn deck in time, right? Like maybe we do this. Maybe this isn't for the show because this was all I did yesterday. You know what I mean? Like I don't think we're like.
If you want, like, I could just send that part over. That way you could just start playing. Because I think that's why I said NFT Hive. Because then you could just buy up the floor 4 at a time, and you could just click.
Just
and
get it all or whatever, and then you're done.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that way you're not doing all of the headache. Like
gotcha.
Because the headache is, why don't I have 4? I got to mix and match 5 different ones. But I just didn't want to say it on stream when y'all were going through a process.
But like she was saying 3, though. That was the thing. She kept saying you don't need 4. You can do 4, but you can do 3. And now, but that's not what I heard the first time from Coleman, or at least that's not what I remembered hearing from Coleman. And now you're saying 4. And so I'm. Let's see.
Everyone runs 4. I think she saw that you only had 3, so she's like, "Oh, we can
build it in this way."
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
You got to go to the market.
Open
market.
Open
market. Yeah. Hive is trash to use, but like the buy feature is like the best I've found so far.
Yeah.
So you just type in the card that we're missing the one of.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we'll do. We'll buy everything first, and then we'll build.
Yeah.
That way you're not doubling over.
I'm gonna. I can't do this right now. It's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, but I'll have to do this off camera. Is what I'm saying. Sure. It's too much thought to try to do this.
I get it.
But but the castles thing that makes some more sense to me. Warsaken's driving me mad right now. And the thing is everybody's so goddamn cool and sweet and nice, and they're trying to figure this out for me. But like I'm losing my mind.
Well, once you get your deck, I think you're gonna really enjoy it, because then from there on, you're only switching 4 cards out at a time most of the time. So it's a lot less of all of this.
Little adjustments at that point.
Hey, Discharge! I didn't even get to see all their messages because.
Yeah, who's that?
Oh, Discharge.
Card type determines outcome. Warsaken Discord can help. Yeah,
he's very knowledgeable. Definitely one of the titans of the industry.
You match 3 up, but you build with 4, so your odds are better to catch sets of 3. See that? Let me bring that one to the thing. This is like, nope, no way that general discards. I can't do that. My brain doesn't understand that, and I'm sure that's pretty simple to understand if I was on the other side of it.
No.
Like that's crazy talking to me. Like you match 3 up, but you build with 4, so your odds are better to catch sets of 3. Like, what? What does that mean?
So that's the funny thing, right? Like, it sounds really convoluted at first,
Right.
but when you hop into the game, the game is actually really intuitive itself. It's just building the deck to play the game. And that's why I recommend starter decks for them, because if people get frustrated, they might not ever get to enjoy the game.
Right.
But if they enjoy the game, they're going to figure out the frustration to get to it, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean,
it's true. It's true.
That's coming from a wide background of card games. I mean, hence my name and everything, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Pokemon sells starter decks, so you can play the game without figuring out what cards you're trying to put together and kill yourself.
Right. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean, you would think, boom, you just gotta, be able to play instead of like have to get like 10 packs and hope that it all lines up or works out. That's too much.
No, but there's beauty in that though, because like the rarity, the ability to loot, it's like if you're playing an RPG, the gears you're buying together, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So it's a different type of headache.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. Yeah. All right. Let's do this critter craft here, and I will give away.
Oh look! Read what General Discharge said to you in Discord, or not Discord,
in the chat.
The chat, yeah.
What's he saying there? Oh, I will build a deck. What's your personal wax? It's all right. I'll just type it into the chat.
Hey, Discharge, just make sure they're 4 of all the same copies. They could be floor ones. I think that's the main key.
Left House Wax. That's my account there. I dropped it in the thing there. All right, let's do the Super Doom Rollers. And since I'm frustratedly talking about Warsaken, I'm gonna pick up a couple of booster packs right now to give away as well to you fine folks.
Yeah, so Discharge, as long as they're 4 of the same type, I think it's gonna drastically reduce the headache in building the deck, right? Because then we just have to click 15 total cards and then click it to 4 versus a headache of where's Waldo?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll pick up a couple.
And NFT Hive is the best way to do that if you haven't been using that before, General. But you probably already have almost all of it.
All right, everybody knows what to do. The game is well underway. Swim to a square, avoid the pin roller, doom of death. That's an important part of the process.
But Left, if you want to get into the castle part of the raffle,
yeah,
I definitely recommend within this week. Like I'm already noticing the market respond in a way, you know.
Yeah, gotcha.
Because it was before at 0.2 to 0.25, and even though 0.1 doesn't seem like a lot, it does in volume, because that's 30% automated.
Yeah.
How many people would fight for 30% in the real world?
For real. Yeah, no, I think so. It seems like, I mean, I sat on the sidelines for it for a minute, but like you're saying, it was there. It still seems like it's growing, you know, like it definitely seems like there's more people that are finding it.
So he made the free to play, or this is my hypothesis, and like talking with him almost like made it feel more valid, but it's like it was just literally something in the midterm before they launched their dungeon process, right? To build up their DApp numbers, because with all those individual clicks, it's going to run up their DApp. And he was even promoting it in his Discord. Look, we're the top 10 DApp now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But that was the goal. But like, he's going to go reach funding. So I know he's thinking a lot more than just this ecosystem. Like this could be millions and millions upon millions, you know, if they go the right way.
Yes.
But it's who will. That's the scary part for me. Oh, when you said top games in the ecosystem, I would say, well, I'm a card gamer, so
right,
it would be Gods Unchained, Splinterlands, and I think Warsaken is really well positioned to be there.
Yeah, see, it's funny because, like, as far as blockchain games go, Boom Shankar, you're the winner here of Booster Pack. for me, Splinterlands is where I started. And believe it or not, and I know it's a card game. And I actually had at one point had retired from Splinterlands and sold all my cards so I could buy property in Upland.
Oh, okay.
And then I kind of went full, crazy into Upland, and then I started branching out on other things. And I kind of went back to Splinterlands a little bit. But I think, that one is super simple and easy.
For D to do everything for you.
Yeah, as far as a card game goes.
Yeah.
Super, super easy. There was one that I was playing there. What was that?
Skyweaver?
Skyweaver. That's
phenomenal. A little bit more complex.
It is, but I did come around to it and was like, okay, now I understand.
Yeah. That's actually one of my favorite games.
I think so too. I stopped playing Splinterlands to play that. Basically, my time went into that, and started getting into
non-gamers will like it though. That's the thing that stops me from just aping into that.
People don't like it, you say?
No, I'm saying non-gamer, like the average gamer.
Yeah,
because I think all of us that are in this space right now that are still on Twitch, we're way above average in levels of our enthusiasm towards gaming. Whereas like the guy that's just playing the Heyday on their phone or like Farmville, like they're not gonna want to go through that.
Right. Yeah. That one was, for as far as comparing the onboarding into Skyweaver versus what we have with Warsaken so far. Skyweaver, I was lost in the beginning, but still I could throw cards and just kind of play and make mistakes and don't throw that card because that's going to eat my, start to figure it out just by playing it. That's all I want. That's all a boy wants.
I'm trying to invite General. I think he's trying to get your Discord link.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's LEFTHOUSE Wax. That's the that's my address.
He said exclamation Discord. I don't know why, but there you go. That's the Discord to his LEFTHOUSE.
Oh, our Discord. You're saying, his. Wait, what's what?
Your Discord? Yeah, your Discord.
Oh, okay. I'll get it. I'll drop it in here.
I already dropped it.
Oh, you did. That was what you were doing. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. All right, let's see here. What's Uplando saying? Oh, okay. Yeah. Here actually? No. Okay. All right. Yeah, we do have a.
I wish Skyweaver was better too, man. At promoting, man, because that is actually one of my favorite in terms of card games that I've found on the chain.
Yeah. I thought that one was pretty damn fun.
I just don't think they have the marketability and the ability to reach mass audience. Whereas Warsaken, Splinterlands, and Gods Unchained well.
Yeah, Splinterlands is there. You know what I mean? They've it's crazy to have watched them grow because I've was back, I found them back on Steam in 2017, 2018, whenever they started or whatever. I was kind of around for the beginning of it.
Man, if I was around and I would have met you guys, man, we'd be set. I can tell you that. So I joined literally Splinterlands last year, and the first card I ever bought was 200 Wavesmiths, and it had the highest ROI that month. It outperformed the llamas, everything. Wow. And then I realized all the whales started following my account, and I just went ham.
Amazing. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, no, I think we definitely need to have more discussions. You seem like somebody I need on the team.
Find me the next card game. We'll be good.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll be good. We'll be good.
What do you think about? I was seeing it there.
I'll tell you my Warsaken strategy. Just don't use your main account to buy the cards.
Sure. Don't use your main account to buy the cards. That's your advice.
No. Oh. Off stream.
Oh,
I'm not.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It took me a lot of years to get to where I'm at today.
Yeah. No, for sure. Yeah. No, you can't reveal this stuff right now, especially if you have whales finding you right away on Splinterlands. Mm-hmm. What Dark Country? Have you looked into that one at all?
That one feels really convoluted. Whenever I saw all the land sales and the cost of cards and I tried to play it, I'm like, nah, you're not trying to reach mass audience, so I'd rather not,
Yeah, right. Yeah, I bought a bunch of cards and land and stuff early on. And
Oh, so you're good. But
no, I sold it all. I mean, I sold it at good prices, when things were up,
The one
but
thing I would say is don't sleep on IMX.
I just decided I didn't want to play it because of like what you're saying. It seemed like too much. Like
I would not sleep on IMX and Gods Unchained. Like I don't like their team, but to be unbiased, there's a reason why the creator of VFriends chose IMX.
Okay, I like that.
That's huge to me. Like, why would Gary V choose IMX out of every other platform? And the creator of Gods Unchained is also the creator of IMX, the platform.
Right.
So those are just two. Like, I'm new to crypto, so like this is all Greek to me. But like, I'm okay at connecting dots, or I ask some unique questions. I think.
Yeah, definitely. Well, where do you come from? What's your background?
My trading cards.
Okay. So have you known Boulder then for a long time? Boulder Magic?
No, so I actually spent most of my time in Yu-Gi-Oh, but we ended up talking and I was able to like understand Boulder quite well,
Yeah.
And why he chose not to like pretty much like deal with the buying and selling and just deal with I don't want to put that out there unless,
Sure.
I understand his strategy.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I need more strategy in my life. That's where I'm lacking. I'm too romantic. I'm like, like trains.
That's
I'm
the key,
buy
though,
trains.
romantic, right?
What's
Without
that?
the romanticism, you don't get to learn the nuances enough about the project.
That's true.
So
yeah, I mean that's true. Like I've jumped into so many games and this, that, and the other, and it's like if I can't build like some sort of like fantastic lore in my head, they are some sort of something that keeps me attached to it. Like I get bored of clicking the button pretty quickly, I'm gonna run this game here, this Criticraft game. We got plenty of people in there. Let's go Royale style.
I actually think within the next 5 years, Splinterland should be like reaching that 8-figure, 9-figure level.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I recently like pulled it back up again and was like pretty impressed with some of the updates and stuff. Seems like they changed the way the staking systems go,
when Boulder told me that eBay had bought TCG Player, that's when my mind blew up and started thinking a lot bigger.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Like, do you know what TCG Player is?
No.
Oh, so they're pretty much the hub of card sales. So, like, I would have never thought that eBay would have chosen to acquire them. But that's also what gives me the hope that the card industry, either music industry, or something that's massive, it's what's going to take crypto to the next platform, That's why I spend my attention.
Right. Yeah. That's smart, I think, because I was talking about that the other day. Is like the 2017 bull run, like it wasn't, like the conversations change it, but they all stay the same, or whatever that saying is true. Like there'll be a bull run, things will go up, but what will make it go up and what will be the narrative and what will be the star of the show? Like, NFTs was definitely the star of the show in this last little bull run. DeFi was also kind of like, it's like co-lead, if you will. It kind of started all that stuff in this last one, but like, I can't even remember. I mean, it was just kind of like, it was the ICOs in 2017, all the,
God, I wish I joined you guys on this. Like I think I would have been the guy that would have bought 100 VFriends, because I believe in Gary, bro. Like I literally own like 200 of his, like 150 of the books as soon as he said it was going to give an NFT, and I never even received the NFT. I could have asked for it, but it's just, that's another story.
Yeah. Oh, General Discharge, you just won yourself a booster pack. Check that out. I didn't even realize the game ended. And couldn't be a more deserving winner.
Man, the ICO thing was crazy. Yeah, that's what I said. I wish I would have learned about a lot of these things early, because an ICO on a coin would have been 100x, like 50 to 100x.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy back then, like the talks were, You know, out of all like the different crypto coins that were out there and like, you know, claiming that they had products, it was only like 5% or something, like only actually had working product at the time back in 2017. You know, it's things have changed a lot since then for sure. But like back then, like the way you're saying it and seeing it, that's what I was saying and seeing back then. Because I'm a filmmaker, like primarily. I mean, a musician and a filmmaker. That's where I've made most of my money throughout the years. And always, you know, I've like sold, like I had like a bedroom record label. Like the Left House started in 2005 as a as a record label, and in 2010 it started becoming like a distribution and production house for film.
Nice.
And we're going to release our 8th feature film in November. I mean, I'll tell you all the how we're doing it off the air because it's crazy.
Yeah,
but I think
but we think like the NFT ability, like that really is something unique, you know?
Yeah, definitely, you know. But yeah, so I could show you like a white paper that I was writing in like 2018, like trying to like figure out how to just take like the whole thing, like my whole company and just make it like a blockchain film company. So
figure out the logistics of it. I got it.
Yeah.
Like, with financing, production, everything. Yeah. There's a lot of unique ways to do it.
Yeah. So we've got some cool things coming up in November actually, and how we're releasing and how it's going to happen. So I'm excited by it. But yeah. Super cool. Super cool, man. I'm excited. Yeah. I'm blown away by the way you speak on these games and the way you look at them and stuff. That I definitely want to have more and more conversations with you because your brain is insane. So very beautiful, very smart.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome. And you know, like Boulder is the same way. Like both you guys are like blow my mind. It's crazy. Every time I talk to him, he's like giving me information that I'm like, wow, that's awesome. I would have never figured that out.
We met recently, but we stayed up all night. Like I talked with them till like I think it was like 5 or 6 in the morning on several occasions from like midnight, like awesome. Nonstop. Yeah. So we've had several conversations.
So cool. Yeah. Love it. That's rad. Let's keep the games going. Let's play another round here. I'm enjoying this conversation. Uplando is going to join us at some point. He said he's just finishing up. I think I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, he'll show up. So I'll just keep chatting with you if you're down. Unless if you got to go off into the world, I know it's a busy place.
No, man, this is what I enjoy.
All right, perfect. Awesome. So do you? What other besides card games have you touched anything else in the crypto space or any other collections? You said you would have.
Axie Infinity.
Axie, okay.
But I stopped that because I noticed like they were trying to suck the market and company dry. Like I already noticed it through how they were selling their products, you know. But I mean, I was part of like the ETH space and Oni and stuff. Like I got into Oni really early, but I was the dummy that listed an item at 0.069 or 0.064 ETH instead of 0.64. Oh, no, which like really burned me during the bull market, so it made me a little jaded.
I see. Yeah, I've made so many mistakes. on the ETH side, it's so much easier to.
But I'm also learning just to let go of the mistakes, you know, and not let it cost you the next bag.
That's a valuable lesson, because I've done that same thing where it makes you afraid to do smart things.
Yep, because like when I got back to Splinterlands, chickens were only at $3 at the time. Yeah, I'm guessing you know Angry Chicken then, right?
Oh yeah.
So I was actually gonna buy out that car, and this is me, a brand new person, my first 5 days into the ecosystem, and I'm like, this card is busted, you know, because I mean I've lived in cards my whole life. Yeah. But so it's like, but I couldn't pull the trigger because NFT was still Greek to me because outside of Gary Vee. It was like, I don't know if I want to spend like $300 on fucking chickens, you know, like, but if I would have, that's when I took the jump into Wavesmiths and like everyone kept trying to tell me, no, Lamacron, this. I'm like, well, if you look at the percentages on Peak Monsters, I outperformed all of you by like 5x. And then all of a sudden I started noticing like every card I was buying, like just raised in price a lot quicker than everything else. I'm like, nope, I'm done buying cards on this account.
Right.
Because everything is followed on the blockchain. And you got smart ass people like Boulder.
Yeah. No,
like
I know
that guy.
people out there
He
for
is
sure.
OG, yeah, for sure. Like he'll dissect real quick.
What about Upland? Have you looked at that at all?
It's too much. Like there's too much for me to look in the space, bro. Like it's like my mind is blown up. But like my goal is just community first, because I plan on going to the Philippines. So when I do, I think it's like creating the right relationships to foster and build back end stuff later that no one's thinking about.
Oh yeah, no, that's right about there's the UFC. Shit, to me, I've had too much tabs. Let's look at that real quick. It's the Diaz brothers, right? The Nate Diaz. Oh, that's just regular UFC. Hold on a second. God damn it.
See, like I think like NFT draft is onto something. Like if he would just do that with other like important things like UFC or all sorts of things, like it could really like it's little things like that, you know?
Yep. Damn it. Oh wait, I know where it is. Hold on one second. Oh, there's the linky.
Nate Diaz drop on UFC Strike.
Yeah, it's it's just like the same as the NBA jams. It's on the flow. It's a Strike though. Flow blockchain is how they do these. Let's see. So
so you have.
They've been doing like free ones. Oh, that sold out fast. It looks like it's Gonzo. Yeah, I figured that one would go pretty quick. Being that we got a Diaz brother fighting this weekend.
Yeah, see, because like for me, it just like feels like everyone is chasing a carrot, right? And I just don't have the attention span to want to keep chasing it anymore.
Right.
I'd rather find things that I can scale a lot bigger, because I can't scale my ability to learn in all these other projects, you know, but I can scale systems and network. I want to better establish roots in long term.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's I'm definitely in too many things right now for sure, and it's like it was funny. I went to the I met Boulder at the Upland 3-year Genesis Vegas deal, like in real life sort of event they had, and it was crazy how many people that I was talking to that like. They're basically like that was the only game they're in. That's what they're doing, you know.
Upland?
Yeah, Upland. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Are there it's like there are people that I've heard from the Warsaken community that's like that's it. This is all I'm focused on is Warsaken. You know, so I'm like, man, I if you look in my wallet, like I have over 3,000 collections that I have NFTs in. That's not NFTs. These are collections. You know what I mean? Just like random collections all over. Not all of them are games or whatever, but like a lot of them are. That's not just on Wax too. We're talking about, like
there's beauty of that too, right? Because whenever there's these tools and stuff, it allows you to flag things at a much quicker rate or effectively, because you have a basket of things speaking out to you, and one's going to pop out the basket at different times.
Right. Yeah. So you hope, unless he does have a basket of shit.
I mean, even then,
I'm just joking around.
It only takes one flower to cover the whole basket, though, right?
That's true.
Like sometimes that one bag, it's everything. Like it's just the whole basket's free.
That's it.
And that's what I learned in real life cards. So it's like
that's a good point. That's a good point, man. Everybody's so positive these days. What happened to like being like shitting on stuff and just having fun? Nobody wants to do that anymore. I got to get with the program. I get it. I'm old school.
I would like to have fun, man. I don't know when gaming and card games stop being fun for me. Yeah. I would hope to one day get back to that, honestly. But it's been a very long time. Very, very long
Yeah,
time.
no, I mean, that's like, God damn it. I've seen that, just the space, the NFT space, the friends getting like frustrated and jaded, or feeling it in ways. Like I feel it in ways. I've seen other streamers talk about it, like getting depressed and this and that, and like guys that have been in the crypto space for since the beginning almost, and they've been streaming like every day or every week or whatever. Like it's like, it's weird, like in a way, like it's not like I know any other life very much anymore, but these conversations, like, because when I'm not on the show, it's like I'm usually making art for NFT projects or whatever, like, so it's interesting. It's great that it exists on that level, but it's like it can definitely be consuming and take a hold of your emotions and make a man
As long as you
depressed.
enjoy what you're doing, right? Like that's ultimately the goal in life.
Yeah, that's
what you're doing.
why we came here. I mean, that was the goal. That's why I'm here, is to have fun.
That's good. It's
And
really good
maybe
that you have that.
my goal should be to make money, but like I'm, like
No, I mean
I
you're
feel
doing
like if I'm having the most fun, I don't know, as far as like making movies and as an actor goes, I usually the movies that I've gotten paid for, like the bigger like studio Hollywood type movie or TV shows, they're not as fun as like the movies that you make with your friends that you're getting paid like a couple $100 on or something, or whatever, or even for free. Like those were always so much more fun than the ones
But
that
that's
you.
the past. See, that's what Gary Vee taught me, because through the blockchain and infrastructures in place, I mean, who knows the future?
Yeah,
It
that's
only
true.
takes a few virality, and boom, you become Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean the thing too is like we've had this conversation on here a lot before, of like the names that were popular, the crypto companies and that were popular in 2017, like most of those, we don't say those names anymore. They're not even in the conversations. They're still out there, but they're not the ones, because those products, they didn't either finish their product or their product became like kind of obsolete or just not interesting anymore when these other products like NFTs and things started popping up.
Or they cashed it out and created clones, right?
Or they rugged it and they went somewhere else or whatever, or they're in prison or they're in Mexico. Who knows?
Which that doesn't make sense to me, because like if you've spent that time and effort, couldn't you sell that branding and asset and let someone else take it over, and it'd be a win-win-win for everybody?
Yeah, you would
Like
think.
that's the disconnect. That's what makes me so jaded at crypto, because like it doesn't make sense, and like I'm trying to grind my brain around it, and it's frustrating.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? What
Like
do you mean?
okay, let's say you're like, oh, I'm tired of the product, it doesn't make me enough money, but there's somebody out there that will pay you a buyout of 30, 40, 50 grand, 100 grand to buy that position from you.
Right. I know. And why is that person willing to buy that though?
Because
they
maybe
know
they
they
have
can
the
flip it,
infrastructure and team to rework it.
or they have the team. Yeah. I was trying to. Yeah. Joe, however you say your name there. Check your whisper on the Twitch. I just sent you a couple NFTs there. So yeah, it's like I always wonder. That's the thing. I've had some pretty amazing sales from time to time, like out of Upland. Like been able to sell a property for like eight grand, and when that has happened, it's like I feel like I did something wrong. Like shit, was that too cheap? Like it always feels that way, because it's like you think it's like a big price tag until somebody does it, and you're like, wait, why'd they do that? Like it's just a little blue square in this game over here with an address. I mean, yeah, I know it has this, it can earn a little bit faster, but how long is it going to take it? What am I missing? Like that's what I always feel like a FOMO when I sell for a nice price of, and so then I usually end up not selling any of my better NFTs because I'm like too afraid of feeling that feeling. I'm like, am I dumb? Should I have not have sold it?
But then that's
You know,
why
because
in the
you
next
talk
one you buy
Gary
2 or
V, and
3,
Gary
right?
V,
So,
Gary V talks like 15 years, like, you know, when he talks about
yeah,
like
he's on
the punks
another
or
mission.
whatever, like he's like, that's a 20-year, that's a 15-year, you know, like that's down the line. So I'm like, yeah,
Yep.
it's a way to do it.
That guy saved my life at one point, honestly speaking.
For real?
Yeah, I mean, I was in a really depressive stage, and like if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be here today, honestly.
That's awesome. You decided, like, what was it? Was it a particular like book or something, or was it you heard like
man, it
him
almost
speak?
seems like this book was written for me, honestly speaking, like his new book. But like I don't know what it was. I think it was just the ability for me to understand that everything's okay, and that to understand that to not let other people's expectation or standards affect that of my own. Because if you're walking down your own path, it's going to be hard for people to understand you, you know, like people might think you're crazy for keeping something, but if you enjoy it and if you want, you can always manifest it in other ways, right? So like for me, it's like the old me would have chased all these projects and become experts at all these projects. But the new me, because of Gary Vee, it's like I can build an infrastructure to where all of these projects are going to be coming after me. Because I have a marketing background, I know how to leverage into those situations, you know? So it's just time now.
Fuck yes. Oh, I love it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's cool because it's funny. My brother, Mr. E left, who is not here with us today, but he's the one that first.
He was here a little bit earlier, right? Viz Murray.
Viz
I don't know how to
Nimmers.
say. Yeah.
Yeah, Viz. He's not like my blood brother like Mystery is, but Mystery's the one that got me into Gary V.
Wait, he's not Mr. E.
Mr. E. Yeah, Mr. E left.
Mhm.
His name's Emmett. So that's
they're two different people. I always thought they were the same for whatever reason.
Yeah, Vis Nimmers is. I mean, he's like a brother from another mother. It's
Okay. I thought he was EE when he got on. I got that confusing.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, two different fellas there. Yeah, Vis is like, I mean, he's like a tech wizard that likes to stay behind the mask a little bit. Well, no, I mean, he's not really. I mean, he talks to everybody. He's a really nice guy, and yeah, I'm sure you've had chats with him. You know, he's usually in a lot of the groups that, you know, some of the other folks that you were mentioning are in too. Some of those chats. But yeah, but my brother got me into Gary V early on, and I don't even think it was like. Yeah, it was not even associated to NFTs. It was just like we were like, you know, talking kind of like, you know, self-help type, like, you know, speakers and motivational speakers and all that stuff. And he was like, oh, have you checked out this guy or whatever? So I saw like, you know, some of him talking about like some of his marketing strategy type stuff. And it definitely was like, okay, wow, this guy's, I see where he's coming from. I get it. You know, like it's cool. So he definitely had like, I think at the time sparked like my, you know, got me sort of hyped and like influenced my work aspect at the time for sure. But like, that's the thing. Like I've got a fucking crazy work ethic. You know, I mean, like I said, like we're about to release our 8th feature film.
Nice.
Like, you know, I did like like the first 5 of those was like back to back to back. It was almost like I was making like a movie and a half a year, and like there's nobody there's only a few other filmmakers that like have that same sort of that have gotten that experience or whatever. You know, most of my friends they'll make a movie, or it takes them 3 to 5 years to like raise the money, get it together, you know, and then like there's the whole life afterwards of like, you know, trying to distribute the movie, going to film festivals, all that stuff. And so like I got into this weird pace where it was like one after the next, like on top of each other, it was like hard for me to like think about the last one because I was working on this one, you know, and then all of a sudden it got to this point where like it felt like, and it's like they've grown up now because this is back like 2010 to 2014, 2015 was when it was like really going crazy. And it was like, I couldn't do everything, you know, that they all needed. And I just felt like I had like 5 children that I was like, I got to send this one to high school. I got to go, this one's not even ready to go to the dance. Like there's just so many moves that needed to be done at all times. But it like, so it's easy for me to kind of like, do things and work like that, like my discipline is there. You know what I mean? Like
Did you enjoy it while you were doing all that?
What's that?
Did you enjoy that process when you were doing all of that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Like my favorite thing to do is be in workaholic mode. You know what I mean? Like literally, like I love it so much. I do love being like in slacker mode too. And it's like when I'm in one, I usually want to be working. You know what I mean? I'm usually happier there. Like when I used to be happier, like chilling, but that was like
there's more sense of purpose. There's more sense of purpose, and
I chilled. I partied already. You know what I mean? Like now it's all like creativity is everything for me. It makes the world go around. And like the ability to like, I've been trying to do it like on my own for a long time as a, like I said, 2005 bedroom record label. And at the time, like I was working with a distributor that was taking like 70%, and, I was putting out like in 2008, we put out a release a week for the entire year. And because my goal or my thought was, the distributor put us in like 50 different online stores all over the world. So I was like, that's my marketing plan right there, is to be in like the new release bin of 50 online stores every week, so that you see the Left House name, and it worked, like each release started to get more and more numbers, and like by the end of that year, whatever, like we made like a little, I think it was like 12 grand is what I made that year. And that was with them taking the 70%, right? Nice. And then like real quickly, that 70% deal like flipped, because these models of being able to like release on your own started to come up, like different, I can't even remember the names of the ones that were so like large now, but you could basically put it up yourself, pay a little bit and put it up yourself. So I switched, like I left like the distributor just to do that, because you could earn more. But now I'm like not reaching as many people, so it was like, just weird, like a weird journey of game or of like process of one thing moves to another, and you find a new community, and it's like all your content is brand new for them, you know what I mean? Like still like for the NFT space, like there's barely anything that we've released. Like we haven't put out a movie yet in this space. We're gonna put out the new one, and then I'll start releasing the old ones, like by way of NFTs, like in the way that we have this new system of releasing things, But and same with music, like we put stuff out, but like not like, I don't feel like we've actually put it out yet. You know what I mean? Like we've experimented with putting out some music and whatnot, but like, there's the catalog, I think, is what is also valuable, like that the content that I've already created is new to so many people every time.
Priceless. So, you have it. That's your IP.
Yeah, it's crazy. So we need to definitely have more chats for sure. And let's run this game of Criticraft. Uplando's missed his opportunity. It's now almost 3:00. We got to do this, and then we got to do races for the Action Family Club card carrying members, because we skipped that yesterday. And so we'll do 2 races today for you guys.
Is Uplando, so Uplando is part of the Upland thing? I have to make sure I catch
Uplando is just, he is part of it in the sense that, he's not like an official.
Oh, part of the community, like
member of like the team that makes Upland, but he is like on their like the promo team, if you will. He's like works for, he does like a show on their Discord in like their cafe every day, I think it is.
He's like the discharge of Warsaken, general discharge.
Yes, yeah. And he'll credit me. He says that he just stole my show, and he's just doing it in the Upland thing. But when I started, I was the Upland Action News, and we were like basically just an Upland show. I was like on the promo team for Upland too. But as the space grew, the conversations grew, I started getting into way too many things that it's like, we got to open this up a little bit. So then it became the NFT Action News. And now we've changed the name again to Left Action House because we're just kind of like, let's just lean into the things that our projects and the things that we're working on. And
yep, that's smart.
Make it be
if
about
NFT
that.
ever has a stigma, it won't affect your brand.
Right. That's what I was saying too. I was thinking like, man, in like a year or two or whatever it is, that NFT attached to your title might just be kind of nerdy. I don't know what's going to happen, but you know what I mean? Like,
because if you already have a brand, your Left House within NFTs, the people that are in NFT space, they're gonna find you anyways. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it's like
Exactly.
they're already gonna know you're the man for NFTs. But it's like if NFT they didn't know you, and somehow something went sideways, then it's like, oh, I don't know if I want to look at this or whatever because of that.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. All right, let me put a little pack of NFTs together here for the winner of this next round. And then we'll, I think I see Uncle Vis with the lists. Man, I'm really glad that Uplando didn't show up today. I've enjoyed this conversation so damn much. I think it's been extremely educational and just also entertaining. Like, but man, yeah, you're a legend. I'm so happy that we finally got you on the show for this chat.
I appreciate it. Likewise, man.
Super cool. And then there was 2 grubbies left.
I think the thing that attracted me most to you though was like Frazzle was one of the first people I met, right? Yeah. That I came across his content. And then as I got introduced to Sensei, and it's like, and then they all like somehow like gravitated or associated with you also. So like to me, that's just the connection in my personal mind. But like I've been in gaming my whole life. So when I hear someone like Sensei go at it, I know he's someone that's truly passionate in what he does, you know? Like I've lost that passion, but I mean, my mind is still wanting to get it back to some degree, you know? Like it's never like gone, but it's not there anymore.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Yeah. I mean, but like, Fraz is like, God, the things that he does for the space, for everyone, for me, for like, he's just like so valuable in my opinion. And it's so cool too, because like, you know, the movie that I keep bringing up, it's called Rabbit Hole. And we shot it before the pandemic in December 2019. And, you know, like we've kind of been sitting on it a little bit because it's about that. It's about the time right before the pandemic, strangely. And so like, I was like, you know, we're working on it the other day and I was like I saw the credits and there's, you know, the Frazzle's represented in the credits. And I was like, damn it, man. I forgot that he was in there. For a second, you know, and because I made the credits like months and months and months, like almost a year ago or whatnot. And it's like, damn it, like he's been like, you know, like I like at the time, whatever it was that he had done for us, I think it was for the Action Family Club cards, that I was just like, man, you've been just there from the beginning. So it's so cool that it was just like, I love that I saw. I'm like, fuck yeah, I put him in the credits. That's awesome. Because I didn't know that you were there. But like in Sensei, you know, he does a show with us on Friday mornings, and just the guy, we did the a big event together in the Uplift world in our Minecraft properties, and that was just like, without him, I couldn't have pulled it off. He's just a genius. I can talk to these guys about anything, you know. They're fucking great dudes. I'm glad that these are the guys that you're, you know, chatting with and that you know, because they're the best in my opinion.
Yeah, I've actually not gotten as much time to like connect with Sensei yet, but that's because through his stream, I already know like I'm gonna spend time, you know.
Yeah.
So like I don't need to. I know it sounds weird, but I don't need to dedicate it now because I already know.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Jonas, John Ash. Check your whisper there. You got your prizes. They are in the door here. Yeah, we are doing 2 rounds. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna do 2 races today. Okay, let's set that up. Beautiful.
I really do like Wax above a lot of the other chains though, because like the network within it, like granted it's smaller and less like of a market cap, but the idea of the people and the bond and the spread of information is unparalleled. And like I think that's going to be very important for like the future.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah. I think it's great too. I'm very curious to see how things grow and go. I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now, behind the scenes sort of stuff with Wax and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how things end up playing out.
Have you attended Hive Fest?
Say what?
Hive Fest?
Hive Fest? No, I didn't even know they were doing that. I gotta check that out.
Yeah. I'm surprised because like when you're part of Splinter, like that is like the thing.
Well, we've done DigiCon, which is like Splinterlands hosts that sort of thing where it's like kind of like, is that what you're talking about?
No, so DigiCon is another thing, but
okay.
Hive Fest, I would say it's slightly above DigiCon, but DigiCon is just Splinterland's own like personal, like they're the main anchor, you know, whereas Hive Fest, they're an anchor amongst other anchors.
I'll have to check that out. Uplando, what the hell are you doing here? I can't hear you, buddy.
Did I just jump in? Did I just
there you are. No, yeah, there you are. No, well, it's the end of the show.
Oh, is it the end of the show? Is that what happened?
3:00. Yeah, we're trying to get out of here, man.
I was just crashing the party, man. You know, if I can come in and do a little crash party.
I love it. Yeah, we're just having a chat here, me and Infinity TCG, which has been like epic. In a way, it's been kind of great that you were busy and we're late because we've just had this an insane conversation. So it worked out, but I'm glad you're here now. It would have been great to have you here as part of the conversation too. My God. But you're here now. Do you want to have some shit you want to shout about Upland real quick?
Yeah, you know what? Just a couple of things really quickly.
Cool.
We just launched, and I'll put this in there for you, Scotch and Soda NFT, the website.com. You're going to go check it out. Have a little look-see. What can I...
Scotch and Soda.
Yeah, so check it out. It's an NFT project. We have an experiential 3D immersion with Second Life. And the reason we chose Second Life is because we know it. We can build inside of it. We do videos with an incredible videographer who goes in and takes these videos and puts them together for us for the experiences. We're working with on the Wax platform, working with Ultra Rare UK. We're working with Oddity Parlor. And Funeral DJs and a few others. So yeah, you can see the along with that there are it's .com. Sorry, I sent it to you in the Scotch and Soda NFT art.com. Yeah, I'll change that on there. Still haven't gotten that already.
Okay,
If you go down, if you keep going down, you'll see on the Twitter feed, you'll see the dark pinup that we're looking with Lars. If you can jump back to that Twitter feed, if you scroll down, you'll see that. So we're working with Dark Pinup on there as well to highlight and promote some of this art. We've got a nice couple of settings in Second Life. There's some videos there, but at any rate, that we're just launching that. So we'll have more on that, as this is a little teaser. So you guys go check that out and look at it. That's like an audio preview. You can do audio previews on Twitter now. Very interesting. So it goes along with all of the.
Whoa! Shit. Sexy voice.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Okay. Scotch and Soda.
Yeah, check it out.
This is it right here?
No. So that's actually
close. You said .com, so I switched it to .com.
I sent you in chat in the chat.
Yeah, click. Oh, no, I didn't click on that.
No, you didn't. But that's okay. That's part of the. There you go. So it's basically the site with what's coming up. We have Wax Wednesdays. We have, Ducky Race Fridays to give away all these NFTs. Star Cards is another one that we're working with. You can kind of get a look at what, and then that's the Funeral DJs part. Their NFTs are going to be dropping soon. So we're working with them. Oh. So we got a Halloween event, but it's early. So I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek at that.
Cool.
At what we're doing. So to shift over into Upland really quickly. I don't know. Just a tip of the hat to Infinity.
Hit me over the head with it. I've become a full-blown Uplander again. I've been playing a lot.
That's good. That's
traveling,
good.
Trying to enter contests. Yeah.
There's a couple things that happened. So over the last week, they extended what was Oakland. There was a college, a rare collection, which is off of College Boulevard. It extended on the way into Berkeley. And those who had properties along College, their property sold very quickly, and you were able to fulfill that collection over there in Oakland. Now, they have since then retracted that. So it's a very interesting. That was a very controversial move by Upland. We'll see how that shakes out and what all that's going to. They very rarely do they retract something like that from a collection being added into the game. So that was the big one. The NFLPA Legits collections, that is a new thing. Just as you have collections for properties, neighborhoods that qualify and you get boost, the same thing goes with these NFLPA Legits. So if you got Legits, you can go in now, in-game dashboard, click the 3 dots, go over to the NFLPA, and you can see the collections that maybe some of your NFL Legits qualify for. So you may have some dollars sitting around that you didn't know of. Shake the piggy bank, as it were. And then outside of that,
that's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. Those are the big things. As far as what we've got, there should be some more MV motor sales coming up left, so you could get yourself potentially some vehicles in the near future if you haven't before. The fan challenge is going on, so they're pushing this NFLPA a lot because the season's coming up, as you would imagine.
It starts like tomorrow or something.
Yeah, and then also with this is the FC Porto Legits. If you go over into Portugal, into Porto, you'll see that the store has opened up and you can now buy actual football. Legit.
Soccer jerseys, you mean?
Yeah, jerseys, cleats, those types of things. Yep.
Wow. That's incredible.
That's the big news, brother.
There you have it. Nothing big coming around the corner. No new lands or city releases that we know of.
Not yet, but I think Decor is on its way. If you haven't seen, almost all 10 Decor have now started manufacturing their creator-owned.
How do I put my warehouse to use?
Well, I'll tell you how you do that. Let me break some news to you. Yeah. You're going to have to be a metaventurist. You're going to have to be approved as a metaventure shop owner that can actually create these types of NFTs. Now, the NFT factories are coming into play. If you look at the roadmap, you'll see on those dates. You'll see here. You can apply right now when you're clicking on this. If you scroll down,
I applied for a block shop, but I didn't see where to apply to be an NFT maker.
Well, that's not yet there. If you look at the roadmap, if you go to the very bottom of the website and you click on the roadmap for Upland, if it's the link is there, you maybe go out to the main site.
All right.
And then hop over and you'll go down to the very bottom, look at the roadmap. You'll see the NFT manufacturing plants just at the website. Yeah, just go back to the website, upland.me. And then cruise on down to the bottom. You'll see the roadmap there, sir. There it is. Right there, right under Marketplace Analytics. Yep, boom. And then you'll get to see MetaVentures when this pops up, and you'll see what's coming. So I think it's the second one over, MetaVentures. And then you see outdoor decor shops. You'll see that the manufacturing plant, NFT manufacturing plant, is Q3 2022. So there will be an application open up and more definement on what that will be. Showrooms. Okay. Yeah.
Cool. All right. Dig it.
That is all there. And then NFT galleries also. So you'll get more as they have more information, but you would then put your factory, we would assume, to use manufacturing those NFTs.
But can I use it now for anything?
No.
Like, what if can I rent it to somebody?
No.
For drugs?
No, not yet. But you can store you in the future with as I don't know if anybody knows, but Left House has a manufacturing plant that manufactures piñatas that they stuff drugs in the hiney of these piñatas, and that's how they get them through
They're
customs.
not going to let me do that. It's a family game.
I don't think that they will, but it's a good try.
No, you probably can only sell like little teddy bear NFTs in Upland, huh?
You'll probably go through a process like Decor did. You'll submit it, they'll approve it, and then you'll be able to sell it.
Only teddy bears, though.
Well,
teddy bears and like rainbows.
We've seen outdoor decor have hot tubs and barbecue pits, flagpoles.
No, I know. They look pretty cool.
Outhouses, anvils, statues. They look pretty cool. So I think you get a wide variety of things that you can do left.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down with that. All right, let's do a bigger. Let's get real deep into an Upland thing now, or like whenever there is something to get into.
In terms of like what's coming up, it's going to be the big.
Yeah, I was just thinking next week we should have a real good,
We
It's
should
been a
have
couple weeks since I've talked to you now about Upland. It seems like.
Yeah, look, we are in this third quarter. They have a lot of things on this roadmap that need to come to fruition.
Right.
So that's giving them about 40 days.
Yeah, look at the NFT portal over here, huh?
Yes, that's what's going to cross over. That's where Ether will come in. So the Ethereum.
It's in progress right now.
I know. So this is going to be cross-chain compatibility. You'll be able to bring those NFTs in, show them off. That kind of thing.
Your board donkeys. You'll be able to bring your board donkey into Upland.
There you go.
Maybe. But what will we be able to do with them? Hopefully put them on our walls, right?
Yes, hopefully you'll be able to adorn the internal part of your structure where you live, be it an apartment building, a townhome, whatever that might be. You'll be able to have those viewable. Players will then be able to go hopefully into your structure, your dwelling, and see them all. This is where we're going. Now, I don't suspect that will be until the fourth quarter of this year, but it's on the plate, man. It's on the roadmap.
Q3 2022. Are we in Q3 yet?
Yes, we are. We're literally halfway through.
Uh-oh. Look at this. They're in danger here with cars. Pending. Cars as transportation, passengers and cargo. Pending. Uh-oh.
This is big time. So this is going to be implemented. It's going to change the way you move around in Upland. And they are coming through with this. There are more MV motors that are, dropping. So we should see.
Oh my God.
Get ready, buddy. Lots coming at you.
I know. It's time. NFT discovery. What does that mean?
You know what? I don't know what that is yet.
Wow.
I don't know. These are new things that are popping up on this roadmap. So looks very interesting.
Venture dues. Yeah. Talk to me about these dues real quick. You know about that?
Sure. The venture dues for if you're a metaventurist, and depending upon what city you're in, there's an average payout from what's getting sold so that you are in business. You have to pay a fee to have a stream of revenue in Upland. So you're competing with all others that are in your.
And does that come out of like the sales?
That comes out of your sales that you pay into. Yes, you pay into in the pool. So you're going to have to be making some sales to want to keep your incentive to actually have your metaventure shop.
Got it. Or else you're just going to close down and go out of business.
Yep.
Can you sell your shop to somebody else, do you think?
It was originally the idea, the concept that you could either lease or sell that to somebody, but now that not being so, that doesn't seem to be the case. I love these pigeons. I didn't know this was in the race. I'm going to have to go over to some pigeon races. I love this.
I know. It's my first time we ran the birds.
Let's run these birds. Let's see what bird flies back.
We got 2 bird races we got to do. We got to do 2 because I didn't do it yesterday.
Do it.
Oh, my God. They flap so funnily. I like their colors, too. These are great.
I love the pigeons or the birds or whatever.
Go, birds, go. Fly away. Over the city, across the finish line today. That's the goal, and that's your mission. You're a goal, and you're in a good position. Go, go, birdies, go. Go, go, go. Go, birdies, go. Take it, Uplando.
Hey, if you're a bird, you're going to stay away from a shotgun. That's what you want to do.
10 seconds left, or 12. I'm jumping the gun.
Come on,
you're in the lead, but that's a bad sign because usually there's a bird that flies up from the back of the line at the last second.
That's what happens.
What happens? RSPAY.
It's a good-looking bird.
Yes. All right. So
congratulations.
Top five are Leland, Pennybags, Junior, Fatboy B, and Powers, Boomshank Car. All right. Awesome. Let's do one more race.
One more.
I like the birds. And I like the bird music too. The monster music freaks me out. It's going to make me have a heart attack for real.
It's going to be good.
All right, second bird race. Let's go.
Let's get these birds going, man. They don't look aerodynamically fit, but they do seem to be able to fly.
No, they're working somehow. Okay, here we go. Birds, they fly through the sky. Hope they don't die when they hit the wall. I saw a bird hit a wall one day. It was so crazy. We were skateboarding in this place, and this bird just came out of nowhere and just hit the wall and bam, hit the ground and was dead though. Suicide Mish.
Oh,
scary. Bird suicide's not fun to watch. 10 seconds left.
On the clock.
On the clock.
Flybirds fly, stay away from shotgun pellets.
Oh, this is
There
gonna be
you
a
go.
close one here.
Ooh.
Oh, Zaul.
Zaul.
All right.
I love it.
Tapir, Urban Freaks, Leland, Terran, Lore, and Motikart. Oh, some of you guys are winning double. That's
Congratulations.
awesome. Yeah, that's huge.
Congrats.
Infinity, are you still with us? Yes.
Yeah, the TCG. What's up?
Awesome.
Yeah. I just have the mute on. I'm listening, absorbing as much as I can.
Yes. Very cool. Well, man, both of you guys, Upland, I'm glad that we had a little time to chat real quick.
Yeah,
that was awesome. And Infinity, man, you blew my mind and my heart. It was lovely. Super fun chatting with you.
Good stuff. Thanks for having me. I'll see you guys next week with
We'll do
more
it next
Upland
week.
news. Yeah.
We'll do it next week.
Yep.
And I see So Sneaky out there. That's where we'll raid into after we get out of our badass outro intro song.
Let's do it.
All right. Peace out, boys and girls.